Welcome back to Houston Life. We've been hanging out with Hidden Omakase executive chef Marcos Juarez. Now joining him, his chef de cuisine, Kayla Ramirez. We've heard a bit about the comeback story. Now this is a beautiful summer tuna and squash tart, which sounds like a little bit of a complicated dish. Kayla?
It sounds more complicated than it actually is.
Like
Really?
more of a tongue twister, too.
Okay, but like every dish on the menu at Hidden Omakase, I hope our viewers at home can see just what lovely works of art your meals truly are. As Brandon was saying before the break, it's not just a meal, it's
An experience, for sure.
There you go. Okay, so turn us into professional chefs, Caleb. How do we do this?
Let's do it. All
Okay.
right, so tonight we're going to be building a beautiful tart.
Okay.
Start off with our bluefin tuna.
Okay, you want me to do this?
Go for
Brandon?
it, yeah.
Don't be nervous.
No, practice for home.
Okay.
So just mix that there. Inside of the cup, we have a bit of the trimmings from the bluefin tuna, as well as the Thai basil puree. So
Okay.
just want to mix that thoroughly.
Oh, that's a Thai basil puree. I would have
Yes.
assumed that was like wasabi. No?
No, just nice, fresh, vibrant herbaceousness.
Okay, got it.
And then we're just going to put an even layer into the tart.
Now, what kind of tart is this? If someone wants to do this at home, again, this seems rather complicated. Is there
Yeah.
anything that they could get, like a ready-made tart?
Yeah, you could definitely buy some ready-made ones. They sell them in like the frozen section in supermarkets, but this one's actually super easy to make. It's just a tart shell that we use egg roll wrappings for, so that it's really nice and crispy.
Oh, okay.
So you don't even have to make dough. It's just ready to go, and all you have to do is bake it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And then after that, we will be putting in the zucchini.
Zucchini. Now, how have you seasoned this zucchini? We got the recipe on the screen right now.
Yeah, so the zucchini is lightly grilled just on one side, so we can retain some of that beautiful texture. Then it's tossed in a sesame and lemon vinaigrette. So
Do you grill it after you chop it, or do you...
grilled whole, and then we chop
chopped.
it.
Okay.
Yes, and then it's just seasoned with a bit of salt as well.
Brandon's the chef in our house, so I hope you're taking notes.
I am.
So then right here, we're just gonna unfold this. This is a tuna vel that we press every day.
A tuna vel?
Yes, so it's just gonna go right over the top of this tart.
Okay, so if someone is trying to make this at home, they would just, what do you have, parchment paper there?
Yeah, parchment paper, and we just use a tortilla press.
Yeah, like a... Yeah.
So we just layer it in between, and you press it really gently. We get fancy and use a ring mold to get a perfect shape, but you definitely don't have to do that. It tastes
Okay.
the same.
Can I-
And you can use that to kind of peel it off of the
Peel it
parchment.
off?
Yep, just like that.
Okay, look at this.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
And
You're a
that's
pro.
my favorite part coming up next.
Yep. And then we have a bit of caviar there.
Oh.
We got fancy and shaped it really nicely, but you could definitely just pry it, right over the top.
And can you do any type of caviar?
Perfect. Yeah, any type of caviar. We also, you could definitely get caviar at like Whole Foods. That's one of the more readily available places to get it at.
Okay, look
and we
at
just
that.
have some beautiful herbs over here on the side that you can pair it with as well.
These are tiny little micro herbs.
Yeah, so we got some micro parsley for some nice herbaceousness, as well as cilantro blossoms for a nice floral scent.
Okay, I wish we had macro camera lenses here in studio. I'm not sure if you can see.
Yeah, they, yeah.
There we go. Okay, oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at those
Beautiful.
what is this, a
Cilantro blossom, yes. It's
Where-
small, but it packs a punch.
Where do I find a cilantro blossom?
If you grow cilantro in your garden, you can just pick it right over the top.
Oh, it's the flower
It's
from the
literal
plant.
flower.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna pull my hand out of the shop. Brandon, try that. Tell me how much of a punch that packs right there.
Wow. Yummy.
Okay, now how do we eat this?
This, you can just pick it up with your
up and
fingers
take a
and
bite.
enjoy.
One bite.
Yeah,
Really?
pick your food.
Go for it.
Brandon, you do the honors. You're the special guest. Come
I feel
on.
like it's gonna make a mess. But see,
a
you
mess,
can
it's
cook.
okay.
Look at this.
They did all the work. Look at that. What do you think?
That is delicious.
Perfect.
It really is a special, special place. Guys, in the meantime, and can we point out too, these beautiful cocktails? I do want to give a shout out about these cocktails. Typically the restaurant is a BYOB, but right now for the residency, people can order one of these, is that right?
That's correct. Yeah, we are going to do also a cocktail pairing with our omakase as well. That's one thing that we don't have at Omakase at Hidden is we didn't have a liquor license at first, so this is why we chose barman as well, so we can start bringing in alcohol and pairing our dishes with the alcohol itself.
Wow.
Yummy.
Joao is actually their bar director, and he works really well with us.
Joao's in studio. Shout out to Joao. These are phenomenal.
So delicious.
Very well done. Chef Marcos Juarez and Chef Kayla Ramirez, thank you so much. We have already put this recipe on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Look for that scene on Houston Life section. Guys, Hidden Omakase is coming back. It'll be better than ever.
Delicious.
Thank you so much. Cheers.